Greetings, it's Maxo Diddly here, and today I am going to be showing you how to do a range check using Kotlin. So, if you're curious how to do other types of length checks, click the eye up in the corner for a whole playlist, but you don't need to watch them to watch this tutorial, but you should totally watch them after. So basically a range check is like the poster game to length checks. We're checking if the length of a string is between two values within a specified range. We have an upper bound and a lower bound, so let's get right into it. So we have val user input equals Jeff. This is going to represent our user input. This tutorial teaches you how to validate user input, not how to get it. And then on the next line, we're going to do print line, bracket, range check, bracket, user input, comma 2, comma 5, bracket, bracket. So we're going to be calling our range check function in the print line statement to print the result of the validation. So let's go and define it. So this is going to be our range check. So we're going to do fun, which is short for function, but you could also take it as a sign that functions are fun if you want to. And then we're going to do range check. Input colon string is our first parameter, which is a variable called input and it's a string type. Min int is our second parameter. This is the minimum value or the lower bound our string can be in size or has to be greater than in size. Max int is the upper bound or the maximum value our input can be, or what our input has to be less than in value. Then we do a colon boolean because it's going to return a boolean. And then we do a curly bracket and then a new line. And on the new line we do return. Input.length is greater than min. And input.length is less than max. So you can do less than and equal to and greater than and equal to if you want to. But I'm not going to in this tutorial, but you can do that if you want to. If you want to do this and this, that is completely fine. But we're not going to. So input.length, input is the value we want to check the size or range of. And length just gets the amount of characters in that string. So if it's Jeff, it would be 4. And we're checking that it's greater than the minimum, which is great. However, since it's a range check, we need to do an AND operation here. And then we need to check that the size of this input is less than the maximum. And since we have an AND statement, these two separate length checks both have to be true for this return to send a true back to where we called the function. Like hypothetically, if we did j and that's it, and our minimum's 2 and our maximum's 5, so j is not greater than the minimum because it's below it, but it is lower than the maximum. However, since it hasn't met both criteria, it's invalid. But if we did Jeff, then it becomes true because it's greater than 2 characters long, but less than 5 characters long. And that's basically it. So we're going to hit play after saving our work. And it says true because we've passed in our user input, which is the variable representing our user input. We've got a 2 as our minimum and a 5 as our maximum. And since Jeff is 4 characters long, it's within the range we specified, so it's valid. But if we did Jeffy and then hit play, it would be false because Jeffy is greater than 2 characters long, but it's not less than 5 characters long because it's 6 characters long. So thanks for being a great audience. Be sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed and subscribe for more Kotlin tutorials.